Hi and welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a short 3-night cruise on Royal Caribbean's Anthem of the Seas. We're going from Singapore to Penang with a quick stop and then back to Singapore. So nice, short and sweet. Now follow along as I make my way to the cruise terminal. I stay up in the north, so therefore I'm taking the Thomson East Coast line from Woodlands and then riding it all the way to Marina Bay before switching trains for one more stop and ending at Marina South Pier.
Attention please. Please give way to alighting passengers before boarding. Thank you.
Once reaching Marina South Pier, you can easily just follow the signs towards Marina Bay Cruise Centre. There are two ways to get to Marina Bay Cruise Centre. This will be either on foot, so you can just walk from the MRT station to the cruise centre, and that will take you about 10 minutes. It is a sheltered walkway, so no problems with rain or sun as long as you have the means to get there by foot. Or you can opt to take the bus, which is what I'm going to do here. So once you come out from the MRT station, just look for the one bus stop with one number, bus 400. And we shall just wait here for the bus to arrive. And it's only one stop away. And it will take you comfortably into the cruise center. I'm checking in at 2 p.m. for this cruise, and as you can see, the cruise center is a breeze to clear. The major crowds have already gone onto the ship, so that is a good tip. And finally we are on board. Yay! And the mandatory hot dog situation, and a quick glance at our view before we say goodbye. See ya, Singapore! We'll be back really soon. Also, the good thing about checking in later is that once you get onto the ship, your stateroom will be ready. And as I walked in and make a quick change, I saw that my lovely travel agent had left a little treat. Thank you, I appreciate you. In Singapore, our previous ship was the Spectrum of the Seas, which had one large main dining room, which, if I remember correctly, occupies 2 levels, deck 3, deck 4. It is the same situation here on deck 3 and deck 4. However, on Anthem of the Seas, it is split up into 4 themed dining rooms. So you will be assigned one of these dining venues, and your menu will be the same as the person that is in the other dining venue. So no worries about that. It's a nice experience to sit in different visually entertaining spaces. So which one do you think I got on this ship? My allocated seating was in Grande and I totally hit the jackpot with this perfect view of the sea right next to my table. After dinner, I went to watch the Tap Factory, and this is one of Royal Caribbean's entertainment shows. Really good, high energy, great for all ages. And also they had a Broadway production of We Will Rock You. Again, highly recommended. Might not be suitable for young kids, but still worth a watch. And now a quick walk around of the ship. On deck 5 is the Cafe Promenade, and I am so glad to see Sorrento's back down on this level. On spectrum of the sea, Sorrento's is on the same level as the Windjammer, and that somehow makes it just a lot more crowded in the Windjammer if it already isn't crowded enough. And before we head down to other spaces, I just had to appreciate the Lunar New Year decorations going up. And now quick walk through the Royal Casino area called Casino Royal. Sorry about that. Yeah, the casino on Anthem of the Seas does feel a lot bigger than on Spectrum of the Seas. I'm not sure if I'm correct about that. So if you like to wager your hand and try and get a free cruise or just for entertainment, you're in luck. Something that was done differently on Anthem of the Seas, I'm not sure if this is something they introduced for this particular sailing or something that they're trying. It's a brunch combination, so from 8:30 or 8:45 till 1 p.m. you get to have this additional option where you come into one of the dining venues and have curated buffet spread. But they brought in the noodle bar. Oh my god, I love the noodle bar. This is the best. Where was I? Oh yes, so you can either have a sit down buffet option, or in the opposite dining hall you can have a la carte option where you have a menu and you just pick from there, just like you would in a main dining room at dinner. So yes, so they now have introduced brunch. One of the things that is fairly constant on Singapore sailings, correct me if I'm wrong, is that every morning there will be a morning exercise class. As you can see, I kind of have tucked myself away on the second floor so that I'm able to video some of the ongoings below. But yes, on this ship, this sailing, everyone's really high energy and taking full advantage of this free Zumba class. And this particular song is what I like to call the Royal Caribbean theme song. All the waiters know it, all the crew know it. It's quite fun, so if you get a chance to learn it, why not? This is the section that I like to call Look Up for Art. This piece is above the main dining areas, and this light installation is quite interesting. You put your hands on these metal plates and they record your heartbeat. Just like this. So it's 200 bulbs above you, and when you put your hands on it, it will record your pulse. It will remember it, and the next one that comes along, it will erase yours and replace it with theirs. Pretty cool. Also, special shout out to this donut art installation, which is how I remember where my room is. And also, so pretty, the decorations for Lunar New Year coming soon. I'm cruising in January. And the ship has gone all out to decorate for the festive season. Don't forget to take advantage of the next cruise deposit promotion. Yeah, I did book another 2 more cruises, so we're gonna have more fun. So this video is part 1 of 2, if not 3 videos that I'm putting together for this particular sailing. So stay tuned and I'll see you in the next video, which is part 2.